What's good, yo? We back with another video, and it looks like EBK got arrested for YouTube quote-unquote pranks. As many know, Booba and Noti is two YouTubers within the drill community. They do a lot of content with drill rappers, with that being in the car. But in the last couple months, they decided to do IRL content with the drill rapper in public. And a couple videos in particular that gained a lot of attention was a EBK one. EBK and either Booba or Noti would go up to random strangers and try to quote-unquote prank them and yell in their face or do something to get a funny reaction out of it. But when the reaction wasn't funny and the person got serious, EBK in both videos would get super serious as well, even though he's the one doing the pranks and even though he's the reason the whole exchange between the two are even a thing, because he wanted to do a prank. And initially these videos were looked as any different as Booba and Noti's content, but then after a couple tweets would go viral, this is where it would take a turn for the worst. One tweet saying NYC drill rapper / YouTube prankster pulls out knife and threatens to cut a random man's face open after YouTube quote-unquote prank goes left. And then the other one says NYC drill rapper / YouTube prankster tries to start a fight with the guy he's pranking, but the guy is carrying a Rambo knife and things quickly go left. And both these tweets gained thousands of likes and millions of views. And since then, the Booba video is still up, but the Noti video, the one in the airport, will end up being taken off Noti's platform and get re-uploaded, and many reactions will gain tens of thousands of views. And those tweets were from like a week ago. And around that same time, a YouTuber will upload a video called I Called the Cops on EBK for his YouTube pranks, where he claims he had a long conversation with the police and bragged about how he contacted the police about EBK's prank videos, and also brought up his lyrics and listened to many of his songs, noting down any possible crimes that were made in his music. And he gave all that information to the police, and right after it was reported that EBK was arrested, he would upload a video before any articles were produced saying how I got EBK arrested, and would again brag about him contacting police and want full responsibility for getting EBK locked up. And also stating in that video, he would make it known that he would be taking a closer look at drill music and many drill songs with potential crimes in the lyrics. He said if there's any drill rappers, any drill lyrics that are connected to any sort of crime, he's going to make a note of that and create photos on many drill rappers and contact the police when necessary. And like I said earlier, that video would come out before the article confirming EBK was locked up because of a YouTube quote-unquote prank. It says New York rapper EBK charged in YouTube prank. A New York man was charged with assault and making threats after appearing in a YouTube prank video at ShopRite. EBK, a Bronx resident, was arrested by U.S. Marshals on Tuesday. The video, which was posted on the YouTube channel of Booba 100 Times, was filmed at around 1 a.m. on January 9th. In it, EBK wearing a red hoodie and Booba are filmed going up to ShopRite customers. An employee asked them questions and yelling loudly. At one point, Booba takes the hat of an employee who reacted angrily, saying, "Don't do that, buddy." EBK then took the employee's hat and runs off, returning it. Towards the end of the video, cuts back to the disgruntled employee who engages in a verbal spat with EBK and Booba, with the latter explaining they were filming a video. As the encounter escalated, EBK is shown taking something out of his pocket. Police allege that EBK brandished a scalpel-style knife and threatened the employee. Quote-unquote, "Walk towards me again and I'll violate you," EBK can be heard saying. Following the exchange, the video shows EBK appeared to kick the man before running towards the store's exit. The employee chases EBK, who runs from the store with his partners. Police received several calls from the supermarket that January 9th morning. Police said Booba, EBK, and a third man who filmed the video left before authorities arrived at ShopRite. The assailants were gone, but they weren't unidentified. Thanks to the YouTube video posted by Booba 100 Times, a distinctive tattoo on EBK's neck that says loyalty. Detectives conducted interviews following the ShopRite incident. They reviewed store surveillance footage and watched the YouTube video, of course, which has gotten 430,000 views. They then obtained an arrest warrant charging EBK with simple assault, making threats, possession of a weapon, and disorderly conduct. Attempts to locate EBK were unsuccessful, that is, until members of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force captured him on Tuesday, February 21st in New Jersey. Turns out EBK was also wanted by the NYPD for an airport prank. That's the Noti video. Once again, cell phone video was rolling on EBK and his accomplice punked travelers by pretending strangers' luggage was their own. One of the targets, like the ShopRite employee, wasn't having it. He stepped on EBK, who pulled a knife and said, "I'll stab your face right now." Some of the victims contacted contacted YouTube in an attempt to get his channel and others related to it taken down. Others notified city police. Nas EBK remained held Wednesday in Bergen County Jail while authorities in New York pursue extradition. And if it wasn't already hard enough for these drill rappers to stay out the way because of NYPD, one of the few drill rappers that actually moved out of New York and is able to move out of New York to New Jersey, Nas EBK, got arrested by the U.S. Marshals for a YouTube video. For a YouTube prank? That's crazy to me. You got YouTubers out here trying to make videos, trying to get views of this situation, or for talking to police that had nothing to do with them. I fully believe that if you're a civilian, you're a citizen, you pay taxes, you own property, you should contact the police when necessary. But when something like this doesn't involve you at all, and you go out your way to try to get clout situation, it just don't sit right with me. I think the lyrics is definitely overboard. I always say I compare drill rappers and rappers like actors in a movie. But I'm also not going to skip over the fact that Nas EBK was in the wrong. He's 100% in the wrong, because if you know yourself and you know you're a drill rapper, you got to protect your image. You can't let nobody bully you or talk down on you in any sort of way on the internet. So when you go to their platforms to make a prank video, you can't escalate the situation or get serious when someone doesn't like your prank. And I think that's where Nas EBK was in the wrong. And I also do believe if someone's able to call the police on you and make a report and can get you arrested with the evidence that you have on the internet, you're also in the wrong. You knew the cameras were rolling the whole time. You knew those videos was going to get hundreds of thousands of views. You didn't think it was going to go viral on Twitter. You didn't think the YouTube was going to call the police on you, but you still left the evidence on camera knowing the cameras were rolling. Free Nas EBK. No matter how I feel about the situation, who was in the wrong, who was in the right, I don't wish jail upon no man. Especially in this situation when minimal damage was done. Definitely wasn't worth his freedom and isn't worth his freedom. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm going to get up though. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all. Keep doing me. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Good.